Hey guys, it's Kim here with Verily Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on this combo spin journey / experiment. My boys helped me dye. They picked the colors and we dyed up the fibers together, and then my daughter jumped in and helped out too. And we all had a blast, and we enjoyed spinning it, or rather I enjoyed spinning it and the kids enjoyed watching the colors. They had a wonderful time. Once the braids were dry, then I divided them in half lengthwise and then broke those in half and then in half again. So I ended up with each braid being 16 pieces. So I had 8 piles of 16 bits of fiber to put together into 8 bumps. 16 bumps. Each bump had 8 pieces in it in the end. Anyway, you'll see all that in a minute. While we're watching this, I did want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to the show, welcome. I really appreciate you stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for continuing to watch my shows. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, I cannot thank you enough. You mean the world to me. I appreciate your show of support very, very much. And if you're a patron on Patreon, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your financial support. It really makes a difference, and I'm amazed that you guys think what I'm doing is valuable enough to support like that. It really means the world to me. If you are not a Patreon patron and you're curious about that, it's linked in the show notes below, so you can go check that out. Also, I'm going to link to Teresia's podcast, A Passionate Spinner. That's where I got the idea to do this combo spin. You'll find that show linked in the show notes. Here is one of the methods that I use to divide out the individual bumps into smaller segments. And I found out that 2 bumps would fit on my bobbin at a time, so I'm dividing out 2 of them and then putting them together in a kind of random order. And I ended up doing every bobbin or every set of bumps a little bit differently. Watching the spinning was just fantastic. The colors were constantly changing, and I did use Lady Elizabeth, my antique spinning wheel, and she did an amazing job spinning all of this. This is Superwash Targhee, and it spun like a dream, and it takes the color. Superwash fibers tend to take the color really, really well. And I used my daughter's, I had to take, because the wheel only has 1 bobbin, I had to take each skein of yarn and transfer it to cardboard tubes, and then I used the doll bed that I had made for my daughter back when she had a doll. I took the fabric off of it and just used the PVC bed as my Lazy Kate, and it's big and bulky, and I need to make a better design, but it worked for this, and I'm very pleased. It made plying possible. And I enjoyed watching the colors change during plying, and I'm loving the finished colors. It's not as dark as I wanted it to be, but it's really, really pretty. So here's the beautiful yarn, and again, thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to be a part of more fun stuff, head on over to the Ravelry group. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!